Hello, everybody. Welcome back to RoyCon's PC Gaming. Wow, got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm going to just figure out if I can get it all out without taking too much of your time. So, what happened? Well, DE dropped some content for Warframe last week, and I couldn't play it. I was actually at work doing what most parents do: go to work, take care of the kids, take care of the bills. Yep, that's what I was doing. And so I watched a lot of content that people were putting out, and I listened to everybody drag on and beat the game up and talk about how the game sucks and da 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 da, and how they were so mad at all the changes and whatever. Yeah. But I was like, I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the game, get to it this weekend. I'm going to play it. That's what I'm going to do. And boy, oh boy, I played the game. Yeah, I played the game. So I played the game over the weekend. I've got to say, hats off to you. I actually enjoyed it. First things first, let's talk about Stynex. Yeah, pretty much enjoyed that. DE, you're so clever. You're so clever, DE. I do like how you snuck in there the different types of material for the actual Warframe, right? You know, we get in there and we do that customization. I'm looking at the colors. I'm like, what's this? What's this? And I start clicking on the stuff, and I start buying some of them, right? Bought some bundles. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have a field day hooking this up, right? So I'm hooking up a Stynex, and I'm like, okay, well, now I'm done fun, had all that fun hooking them up. I need to go level them up, right? So I can go to Helen on, what is it? Saturn planet, I believe, and I go there and I'm going through all that process of trying to level them up, and I'm like, oh my God, how come when you public do these the Helen mission, we know it's for leveling up, I guess. I thought everybody knew that. You get in there and it's like people only want to play the mission once or twice and then they are leaving. I'm like, oh wow, so you know what that meant? That meant I was going to have to play by myself. No problem. I have no problem doing that. Don't like to, but I do it myself, which means I had to throw out my own bring my own team. And I brought my own team and I played because I had to level up Stynex, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, most of you people, the planet Saturn, Helen, that we go there and do that defense mission for leveling up weapons and warframes. That's it. You just play it and play it and play it. You get 30, 40, 50, and you just keep playing that thing. And then before you know it, you've maxed the weapon or the character out, the warframe out. So that's what that's for. So anyways, enjoyed my time with that. Went to the helmet and changed an ability out. Now I've got a toolkit that I think works best for me when I'm using Stynex. So thank you, DE. I enjoyed that. I do have that Warframe and it was free. Thank you very much. And had a field day with it. Now let's talk about VeilBreaker. VeilBreaker, the content, I actually enjoyed the brief moment with it because I know it's just an added piece of content to go with the previous content. I'm not mad at you. I enjoyed it. I went through it. I did die a few times because I didn't understand that I had to aim and then left click to make my group attack those particular things that they wanted us to bomb. And I was like, wow, I died for no reason. What a dumb. So anyways, yeah, got through that, had a great time, enjoyed it. Nice little piece of content, to just a little bit, but pretty cool. All right, the Archon fights. Well, let's just talk about that. They were actually fun. It was three different missions, which I thought was cool. I didn't like the fact that our team could just slide right through it and fly through it and be done with it. I didn't like that at all. But I did enjoy the fact that you could find yourself dead real quick. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty awesome. Which means you had to really work hard at staying alive and doing what you had to do. So that was the fun part. Yeah, that was actual. It was actually, and look, I'm not one of those meta guys. I'm not that guy. I don't go find out what the meta is and then say, oh, I'm going to follow the meta and I'm going to be the best. No. I like to play who I like to play, and I like to play how I like to play. And for everybody else that likes that, yeah, I'll play anytime with you guys. Whether we die or not, I don't care. Play who you want to play with the weapons you want to play with, and enjoy your time when you're playing the game. That meta stuff is for people that just need to be always winning, I guess. I don't know. I don't do the meta stuff. But anyways, yeah. So after the 25-30 minutes per mission, the boss fight was pretty cool. It took a lot to put him down. So you basically dumped shots in him like they say, oh, it's just shoot constantly and stay alive. Well, yeah, it wasn't so much stay alive. It was pretty much moving around because you had to dash away from this attack. Like this one attack would follow you, like a laser or something that'll follow you. I'm like, what is this going on? But I can hop out of my Warframe and dash around the room like, oh shoot, I can shoot him while not being in the Warframe and still attack this guy. So it's different stuff like that. And then when it came to the ads that he spawned, all you do is jump on the ads as a group, each one at a time, and then boom, get back on the boss. So I was like, oh yeah, this is almost like playing World of Warcraft. And to my mind, like, yeah, I've seen this before. So it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. So I don't know what everybody's fussing about. It's a one-time thing. It could have been 90 minutes for me for all three because it's a one thing per week event. You know what I'm saying? So that was the coolest thing, and I enjoyed it as a casual player. I'll be returning this week to play the next one if they drop it because it's just, hey, it's content, right? So thank you, DE, for that. Now that I've talked about Veilbreaker, I want to talk about some other things. Wow, there's so many things I want to talk about. So one of the things I want to talk about is, for instance, the eye source. I tried to detune or turn down all the glitz and glamour, all the light flashing and flickering. All of it was too much. It was almost like ready to cause epileptic seizures. It was like it's too much stuff going on the screen. So DE, in my opinion, could we get a setting that just standardizes that and takes all the flash and glam out of it, like tone it down of some sort because it was bright and shiny and it just it kind of made it hard to see other things going on in the match. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like, the enemies blend in with the actual scenery, and I was like, this is strange. Like, the enemies are blending in too well with the scenery, and it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So maybe like an outline around the enemies or something, or like, I don't know, maybe rework the color mapping or something. Like, maybe we need to look at the color mapping on some of these tile sets and then counterbalance them against the actual enemies on that tile set. That's what I think. It looks like it's just too much. It hurts the eyes. But other than that, D, I still like y'all. Y'all doing a good job. I like the game. I love the game. You know what I'm saying? Love, hate, love, hate. All right, moving along. The battle pass, in my opinion, it goes against the grain, in my opinion, right? Like, so you got people coming into the game, playing the game, they're going through the storyline, or they're going through the star chart, whatever they may be doing. A lot of that battle pass stuff is not really working hand in hand with it. It doesn't go together. Sometimes it looks like it's going to, if you want to do the battle pass, you got to kind of stop doing your missions or stop doing star chart and go do the battle pass stuff. And I think that sucks because one of the best things about a battle pass is you're doing the stuff anyway. You're going to get rewarded for playing the game. You're getting rewarded for playing the game. Hey, come play our game. We're going to give you rewards. So the battle pass stuff should be stuff that you're going to be doing anyway. Like, for instance, if you're doing the star chart, what are you going to constantly do in the star chart? That's right, you're going to kill certain enemies. You're going to kill Orkin. You're going to kill you're going to kill oh my goodness, you see how I get lost that fast? You'll kill Corpus Infested. You'll kill Grenier. You'll kill these enemies, right? So the battle pass, in my opinion, 6 months. 6-month battle pass, and the content should be by the month, right? So I would say this: every week, do something like kill 100 Grenier the first week, second week, 1,000 Grenier, second week kill 2,000, third week kill 3,000. So you're constantly adding up as you're playing the game. So by the time you get to the fourth week, you should be 4,000 Grenier, Corpus, or Orkin, or Infested. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Slides, right? If you're constantly playing the game, you're going to be doing some sliding. You're going to be doing some sliding, some double jumping, some bullet jumping, all that stuff. Headshots. You're going to be trying to do headshots regardless. So that should be also something that's regular. You know what I'm saying? Get 100 headshots week 1, 200 week 2, 300. You know what I'm saying? And recycle those common, simple things, because the players will be doing that naturally just from playing the game. Don't go out the way and do stuff that they're probably not doing. Like, for instance, if they're not doing syndicate stuff, then why would they be a part of the common battle pass? That means they got to go outside of what they're doing and go do syndicate stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do. Keep it simple, because it's just a reward, in my opinion, for people playing your game. They come back and play your game and dump money in your game. So give them a reward for playing your game and make it common and something that doesn't stray them away from them playing the game. Crazy, right? Who would do that? All right, moving along. What else do we got to talk about? Let me see. The codex, right? So one of the things I think is, and I'm just sharing my thoughts on this, don't go crazy. So in that codex, you can go see all the different types of missions or the storyline, right? That's cool. Then you got the star chart where you can go pick your missions. That is just crazy and awkward, and I always thought there was too much going on with that star chart. Wow. If you're doing the star chart missions because you just started the game, it helps you understand where everything is. I got it. That's cool. But for everybody else, it doesn't make sense, right? So I think you should use the codex, right? It's another place in the ship you can walk to, and you scan the codex and you can pull up mission types. Okay, so say for instance you want to do survival mission types, you can pull up a survival tab and open up the survival missions, and you can click each one, and each one's going to tell you what planet it's on, what type of enemies it's on, and what type of damage easily kills them, if that's what you need to know. And also in the same breath, you should do that same thing for the boss fights. You should be able to click boss fights or boss encounters, and then it'll show you every boss fight, and then it'll show you the enemy type, damage type, and the planet, right? And the same thing should be done with the railjack missions, right? The railjack missions need some more incorporation as well, but whatever to that, that's going to be a whole nother monster to wrestle. But the railjack missions need to be the same way, and I should be able to just click railjack, and then what type of railjack missions I want to do, and just from the codex now. So come on, I'm gonna just do some railjack missions, and boom, click it, and boom, it starts, and it sends right to the railjack, and boom, I just start doing those missions. Selecting all that stuff through the star chart map just gets complicated. Just clicking through everything, zooming in, zooming out, like that's just, we can simplify that. Simplify it. Also, when it comes to railjack, so we do have our tag along bosses that we create, right? We got Grenier ones and we've got Corpus ones. So why can't we do some once a week encounters the same way, the same way as the Archon? Give us a once a week encounter with a randomly generated boss, whether it's Corpus or whether it's Grenier, and then we'll actually have to do star chart, three missions with the star chart, not star chart, the railjack. So give me 3 missions just like the Archons, but for a random boss. So now every week I'll have 3 types of weekly missions to do. I'll have a Archon, I'll have the new VeilBreaker thing to do with the guy that's now at the home base, and then I'll have a random Corpus or Grenier boss fight to chase down and fight just like the Archon. So that gives me 3 things to do every week on top of the battle pass that you can just simplify, because I'll come play the battle pass if it's just simplified. If I got to go searching and do all this other things, that just complicates it. It makes it just too much. So those are some things to do to simplify that I would love to see happen in the future. You're doing a great job with the game, just we need to see some more things happening, you know what I'm saying? What else is going on? So we know that some things are hard to see on the screen, different colors. I'm going to close with this PvP. Hey everybody, he's going to talk PvP in Warframe. No, he better not. PvP sucks on Warframe. Yes, it does. But guess what? I got a solution. Everybody get excited. Here's my solution. You ready for this? Naraka Blade Point. What are you talking about? Battle Royale. Naraka Blade Point. Check this out. I've been playing Naraka Blade Point, and Warframe has 3 maps. You guys know that? You guys aware of that? Of course you are. You're aware of that. They've got what? Plains of Eidolon, Orb Vallis, and the Cambion Drift. Warframe has 3 freaking massive maps for Battle Royale. What do you mean? Digital Extremes, please go play Naraka Blade Point to simplify your life and bring PvP spice back to the world of Warframe. Everybody, follow me on this one, okay? Follow me. Warframe and Naraka Blade Point. You've got 3 different maps already existing. You can take the enemies off these maps. You can do a battle royale. You can place loot boxes all over this map. You can put 30 to 40 people coming into that map to fight to the very last group or fight solo. If you go check out Naraka Blade Point, they got solo, duo, and trio matches. That's all you need to do. Make it a battle royale. That's all you need to do. Now, how does this work, brother? Okay, so this works by this. First off, you don't have any weapons. Second of all, you don't have any shields or armor. You don't have any of that. You're going in there with your Warframe. You don't have nothing but you're running, you're sliding, and you're jumping. That's it. You probably can glide. Yep, you can glide. That's it. That's all you got, right? Now you've got to pick up these loot boxes to get what you need: shields, armor, weapons, and everything else. Now when you take damage, you can't just heal back up. You need to use an item to heal. You need to use an item to repair your weapons, and boom, there it is, PvP. So that's all I got for y'all. Get in the comment section, drop your comments, thoughts, and ideas, and tell me what you think, and we'll talk about more in our next video. Thank you.